Okay, hello friends, this is Yusuf here. Welcome to part 4 of our HTML crash course. So in this video, we're going to learn about list and tables. Okay, so let's get started. So here I have created a empty document 04 list and tables, and here I have opened that in browser. Okay, so let's give a boilerplate list and tables. Okay, so first let's start with list. So basically in HTML we have two type of list. One is ordered list, another one is unordered list. Okay, so ordered list is nothing but OL. Okay, this is a parent tag. Inside the tag, whatever the list item you want, you need to have a tag li. Okay, list item. So let me give item 1. Okay, simply item 2, item 3, item 4. So without any stylings, okay, if you look that into the browser, it looks like this. So we have 1 2 3 4 as basically the item numbers, and then the value itself. Okay, that's why it is called ordered list. So ordered means it will have a sequence. Okay, which means I can change the sequence. So there is a property called type I can use, and if I give a small letter I, okay, then if you save and then if you refresh, as you can see, it turns out to be a small letter Roman case. Okay, so similarly I can also give small a, save, then it will treat this as a ABCD sequence number. Okay, so that is the beauty of ordered list. So if I take the same for the unordered list, okay, we just need to change this to UL unordered. Okay, and this time let's remove the type. Okay, so by default it's a bullet. Okay, there are other types available. Say for example I can give circle, then it will turn into a circle, and there is something called square. Okay, then it will turn into square. But all these styles we will recommended to apply using the CSS. So definitely we will add more styles of onto these elements once we learn CSS. Okay, but these are just getting started points. So let me tell you few interesting things for OL, right? Since it's ordered list, we can have few more things. Say for example I want to list from a particular number. Okay, so let's say I want to have a type of 1. Okay, 1 to 3 range. Okay, the format is 1 to 3. Okay, but I want to start at maybe 51. Okay, so you can see here it starts from 51 and goes to 54. Similarly, assume I want to display the reverse order. Okay, so which means I can say start with 5. Okay, and then reversed. Okay, and then you can see here it comes 5 4 3 2, right? So it also applies for other things. Say for example if I give here I, okay, then it's representing the Roman letter, right? So you can see 5 4 3 2 comes like that. Okay, so that is the point. Okay, so we have seen the order list, unordered list, list items, types, start and reversed, and there are a few things like again there is a CSS properties. Just for a demo I am telling this. Okay, if you give style and there is something called line height, okay, I can give like 150%. Then in here, as you can see, if you refresh, there is a space between each item. Okay, so again the style whatever we put here, these are CSS properties. So we will learn CSS in later point of the course, and obviously we will learn more stylings and then we'll add it. Okay, so finally at the end of the list section, let's create one nested list tag so that we understand that as well. So let me give a ordered list and one list item. Let's give it a title called drinks, and let me, so we have a coffee and we have tea, but inside tea, as you can see, I'm not going to the next line, next li. Okay, inside the same li, we can create maybe another unordered list and one li called black black tea, and maybe iced tea. Okay, like this. Okay, and this li represents the end of this tea section, so another li for maybe milk. Okay, save and see, so it comes like this. Okay, so 1 2 3 is for the ordered list, and this circle is for actually unordered list. Okay, so I think that's the end of list section. I hope you got the better understanding. Now let's move on to tables. So table, let me start from here so that we can see it here. Okay, so table start with the first parent tag called table itself. Okay, and within this table you can basically have number of rows. Okay, so each row is going to be a table row, which is the tr tag, table row. Okay, and one row contains what? Basically columns. Okay, so the columns, it can be either two tags. Okay, one is called th, another one is called td. Okay, so th is actually represents header. Say for example I give name. Okay, and then assume our table is going to have first row full of headings. Okay, second heading we can have like age. Okay, and third heading maybe email. Okay, so this is the first row. Now the second row, basically we want to give values. Okay, this time we can have td. So Yusuf 31, maybe Yusuf. If you save and refresh, you see the table here. So but this is not at all looking like a table. Okay, even though we have all the values available, it doesn't look like table because we didn't apply any kind of styles. Okay, just to look good, we're gonna apply only one style now. Let's give a style tag and let's target table, tr, th and td. Okay, we are targeting all the tags and then we are telling that let's give a border of 1 pixel, solid and gray color. So no problem, we'll learn all these things in the css section. Okay, but if we save and then refresh, it gives a border for each tag. Okay, and one more thing, just again to look good, for the I'm targeting the table and then giving width property of 400 pixel. So once we do that, we see a bigger table. Okay, cool. So now we just learned about the tags like table, tr, td, th. Okay, now to understand more, let me quickly create another table. Okay, this time, so maybe I will pause the video and create the table. Okay, all right, so here I created a table. Okay, from here to here. So I just have only one header section, and I mean one row with header, one row with data. Okay, so if you save and then look here, so we see a data. Let me give a small br tag. Okay, now assume I want to add another phone number here. Okay, so I want to add another phone number. So what we can think, okay, in the same second row I can just add another phone number, and here let's see I'm adding a header phone number 1, phone number 2. Save and it looks like this. Okay, but I want to give a common header like phone. Okay, but it should have two different phone numbers. Basically I want to merge this this cell and this cell. Okay, so for that what we have to do, here there is something called we're going to merge the basically columns. Okay, so colspan, call span, and I will tell that I'm going to merge two columns. Okay, and then let me give a value as just phone and we can remove this. So now what happens, this th of call span takes the space of two columns. Okay, and then if you refresh, it comes like this. Now I'm going to rearrange the table in left to right manner. Okay, which means left hand side will be the headings like name, email, phone, and right hand side should be the values. Okay, again let me pause the video and do it to save some time. Okay, so I created a small boiler plate here. Okay, table, and I represented three tr tags. Okay, so first tr tag is going to be a name. Okay, and then the value is going to come next to it. Okay, so it will be td. So okay, so if you want to see how it looks like this. Okay, and then so here the next heading will be email, the value will be something like this. Okay, and then the third row we have the heading phone, and then the value will be some phone number. So as you can see, we went to the heading in the top row. Now we went to the heading in the left hand side. Okay, now we want to apply the same thing. Okay, we want to have only one phone, but you should have two rows that contains a phone number. Okay, so this time we have to use something called row span. So so how we have to do, so in this tr section, so we're going to have only the phone, okay, going to be spanned. Okay, so in the phone I'm going to say row span of 2, okay, and one value is right below the td, and then for other value let me create a new row, but here we're going to give only one data. Okay, so if you see here, the phone is only one time appearing, but the value of the phone numbers appearing 2 times. Okay, because we are spanning the rows. And yeah, so that is the thing I want to cover. Just one thing, so this th is meant to be a header values. Okay, so as you can see here, we have used th in the top because that is a header for us, and here we have used th in the second table left hand side because that's where the header value. Okay, but if you use a th on this value, use of, say for example, okay, so which is nothing but here. Okay, nothing will break, just that this th is having a style that it will be header, so it will be centered and bold. Okay, so wherever you use th, it will be centered and bold, so that is the nature of th tag. So which means we will use th whenever we want to highlight the cell value. So in this case we want to highlight only the left hand side column because that is the header, so we use th for that. Okay, and let's revert to td, save, and then look, it comes out. Okay, I think that's it for this video. So we learned the basics of list and tables. Okay, in our next video we're going to learn about forms. Okay, so forms is one of the important aspect of HTML. Yeah, so probably that will be very more interesting. So I think that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video with forms. Okay, thanks for watching.